Morning children, now today's topic is locomotion in cockroach. You might have seen cockroaches moving around on the ground or on the wall. Have you seen them flying? Cockroaches have a thick hard outer covering or an exoskeleton. This is made up of different units joined together and therefore allows fast movement. Now cockroaches have outer covering which is called exoskeleton and they are joined together with different units, okay, and therefore they allow fast movements, okay. Cockroaches have 3 pairs of legs and 2 pairs of wings. A cockroach keeps only 3 legs on the ground at a given time and the other 3 legs nest. This gait is called alternating tripod gait. A cockroach has wings attached to the muscles on its chest which move when it flies. The muscle which move the legs are different from those used to fly. Cockroaches have 3 pairs of legs, okay, and they have 2 pairs of wings. First, while moving, it keeps only 3 legs on the ground at a given time and the other 3 legs next, okay. This gait is the movement. Gait is the type of movement or pattern of movement. This movement is called alternating tripod gait. A cockroach has wing which is attached to the muscles at its chest and when it moves it flies, and these wings move when it flies. The muscles which move the legs are different from those used to fly in cockroach, okay, means they have different muscles to move and to fly. Locomotion in birds. Birds show many type of movements like flying, walking, hopping, etc. Its foreleaf have been modified to form wings. The feet have claws which help them to perch on trees. The body is well suited for flying. Its bones are hollow and light. Its shoulder bone are very strong. Chest bones are joined to strong muscles as they are used for flapping of wings. Lungs have air sacs and body is covered with feathers. Tail also has feathers and acts as a brake and also helps in changing direction. The shape of the body of birds is such that it can cut through air easily. Observe the various positions of wings of a flying bird. It is the shape of an aeroplane inspired by a flying bird. Now, the birds show many types of movement like flying, walking, hopping, etc. Birds' 4 limbs are modified into wings. Okay, its feet have claws by which help them to perch on the trees. Its body is well suited for flying. For it has hollow bones and light bones. Okay, its shoulder bones are very strong. Chest bones are joined to strong muscles as they are used for flapping. See. Lungs have air sacs and its body is covered with feathers. Its tail also has feathers and tail acts as a brake and also this tail helps in changing the direction. Okay. The shape of the body of a bird is like this, that it can cut through the air easily. Okay. Now locomotion in fishes. Fishes easily swim in water. This is because their body shape is narrow at the front and back and thick in the middle. This kind of body shape is called streamlined. It allows the water to flow around the body of fish easily. The forelimbs and hind limbs are modified as fins. These help in maintaining balance. The tail helps in changing direction. The body is covered with scales. The skeleton has thin hollow bones. While swimming, the front part of the body curves on one side and tail moves to the other side. Then the tail moves to the other side quickly. This gives a jerk to the body and pushes it forward. A number of jerks make the fishes swim. Now fishes can easily swim in water because their body is narrow from the front and back and thick in the middle. Okay. This kind of body shape is called streamlined body. This type of body allows the water to flow around the body of the fish easily. Its fish's forelimb and hind limbs are modified into fins. Okay. These fins helps in maintaining balance. Its tail helps in changing direction and body of the fishes is covered with scales. Its skeleton has thin and hollow bones. The fish's skeleton has thin and hollow bones which is fit for swimming. While swimming, its front part of the body curves on one side like this and the tail moves on the other side. Okay. Then the tail moves to the other side quickly. See, like this. Front part move like this and the tail moves like this. Okay. Then this type of movement gives a jerk to the body and pushes it forward. A number of jerks make the fishes swim. Locomotion in snakes. Snakes have a long backbone running along the length of their body. Muscles are attached to backbone, ribs and also to its skin. The motion of snakes is mostly in a S shape both on land and in water. A snake contracts its muscles starting from its neck and thrusts its body from side to side, creating a series of curves. The snakes have a number of ventral scales on the underside of their body which grip the ground and push the snake forward. Snakes have a long backbone running along the length of the body. Muscles are attached to the backbones and muscles are also attached to the rib and also to its skin. Okay. The motion of the snake is mostly S shape, like this. Both on land and in water, its motion is S shape. It contracts its muscle starting from its neck and thrusts its body from side to side, okay, creating a series of curves like this. See, these are the curves. These are the curves. The snake has a number of ventricle scale on the underside of their body, okay. This side they are having ventral scales. These scales grip the ground and push the snake forward. Okay, children? Now, children, your chapter is complete. This much for today's class. Till then, stay safe, stay at home, keep on learning. Thank you, children.